having knowledge from God and gaining wisdom, I'd say, is one of the most important things. It's even more important than, whatever it is that you're striving for. Because, when you have those sort of things first, and that's how you get peace. You get eternal peace, internal peace. And it's, real peace, that everyone needs. Because as you can see, there's a lot of people, we see they go so high in their career and they just don't seem to have the peace. They get to the top and they're like, was this all worth it? Do you get what I'm saying? The Bible does say, what is it to gain the world but lose your soul, or something like that? Or is it for a man to gain the whole world but lose their soul? And it's like, it's so true. Like, I've come to realize at this part of my life, I'm just thinking, I was running around worrying about so many things, trying to sort out so many things, up and down, round and round, trying to carry so many people on the shoulders, trying to help everyone, trying to do everything for everyone. And I never really took the time to hear what God is saying, about my own life. And I think once you have the knowledge, which is like, the understanding of, because you have to understand, this is another thing a lot of people get wrong. It's like, they compare themselves to other people, or the age that they're at, or, the level that they should be at. And, they look at what other people are doing, what's going on with other people's lives, and they start comparing themselves to that. And then by doing that, you're lacking the understanding of why you are where you're at, So it's important to have the knowledge, the mind of God, have that relationship with God. Then you start to understand a bit more spiritually, and, just as in life, why you are where you're at, and, where you came from and where you're trying to go to. So once you have that understanding now, then the next thing is, obviously, you have the wisdom. You gain wisdom of understanding what to do and when to do it and what not to do. And obviously we don't always get it right, but attaining wisdom from God is one of the best things you can have, because you know when to run and when to slow down. And you're always going to have peace. You're always going to have peace, because you're going to be able to do things at the right time. That's why it's important to have wisdom. Understanding, which is knowledge, and wisdom. That's going to bring you peace no matter what situation you're going through, no matter where you are in your life. Because having wisdom, some people, they're running when they should be slowing down. And they're slowing down when it's time for them to go. Do you get it? And when you're doing things all over the place, you're not going to have peace. You're going to be questioning yourself so many times. Why this, why that, why this, why that? So it's important to have knowledge and attain wisdom from the Most High. And that's how you'll be able to live a peaceful life.